Hey you guys, welcome to Pick a Card, Pick a Story. So we have 3 decks and I just want you to clear your mind and look at each deck. Whichever one your energy is drawn to, choose that deck because there should be a message or a story in there for you for the upcoming week here, September 24th throughout October 1st. So somewhere within that time frame, there should be some sort of important information in regards to your general or love life for that. So we have deck number 1. See if your energy is speaking to you for this deck. We have deck number 2. Is your spirit speaking to this one? And then we have deck number 3. Is your energy or your spirit speaking to this deck? Okay. I hope you have made a choice in which deck you want to receive a message from, and we'll go ahead and start with 1. Okay, so you guys, the central issue that I have is the 8 of Pentacles. And we also have the King of Cups, 6 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 2 of Cups. Okay, so I am feeling as if there has maybe been something going on at your job. Like you're trying to focus on your work, but in the back of your mind, you have someone else on your mind. I also feel like this is about trying to manifest something. Those of you that do spell work, maybe you have been making love baths or, some type of spell work or something to bring love into your life or attract love into your life. Or maybe to clear off negative energy. Maybe you're into meditation. I feel like you've been preparing for something here. I'm looking at you in your apartment. Now, this may have something to do with your job or work, but I'm feeling like this is talking about your daily routine when it comes to your home life. So you have a routine. You get up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you make your coffee. There's something that has been going on a regular basis, maybe every day. Something has been building up, or you've been planning something or whipping something together here. If this isn't you, then this could be someone else that is planning to approach you. You do have a love offering coming in. Now, this is a water sign, so it could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. If they are not a water sign, this is just overall someone expressing how they feel, or maybe you yourself are a water sign. But this is about expressing how one feels and putting themselves out there. This person may be behaving in a way that is romantic. I'm feeling like this person is more so mature and ready for love, but they're looking for the right person. This is someone who's very picky. They're not going to rush into any type of romance or relationship, even though they are ready. There's someone too that may be from your childhood that is on your mind, or someone is getting ready to come back into your life. So it could go either way. Either this person is from your childhood or from your past, like you've known this person since you were little, or you guys were, there could be a little age difference, like someone was in high school, you were in junior high, someone that you used to have a crush on, and now both of you guys have grown up and this person has entered your life some type of way. I am seeing a soulmate connection here. So regardless, someone, expect to hear from someone, someone that you care about, or someone that you could have been daydreaming and or fantasizing about, but this person takes you back. This person, you and this person share some good memories together. You might end up reminiscing or having some sort of conversation with this person. If you are dating more than one person or talking to more than one person, you might have some sort of difficult decisions to make here. I am seeing with the Two of Cups, the week ending up with you either going on a date or spending time with someone, but it looks like someone, like I said, if you have to choose between two different people, that someone may end up getting hurt. Or it could be you, like someone is trying to decide between you and another person. Either way, someone is getting cut off here. Someone has been maybe trying to juggle two different people, and they're just like, which one should I choose? I don't know who to move forward with here. I'm seeing someone writing in their journal or writing and talking about the pain that they have experienced in love or relationships. Someone left a mark on your soul. I'm seeing as a tattoo. So maybe that's a tattoo. There's someone that is tattooed on your body somewhere. Somebody has been immortalized, basically, either through your work, like your artwork, or on your body. Look at me pointing to this. Maybe it's the reason why I'm pointing to my little infinity tattoo. There may be an infinity symbol on someone's arm or body. Feeling like the love is everlasting, or like this person will always be coming in and out of your life. For some of you, you might be tired of that. Like, why is this person always running in and out of my life? They appear and they disappear. So I'm seeing someone appear, disappear, then reappear. And you guys are talking things out, putting things out into the open. Or for some of you, it's about letting go of the past because you're tired of that. And you're like, you know what? I'm moving forward with this new date. Or this new person. I want to get to know the new person, especially if you had to juggle between someone from your past and someone that is new. It's like you cutting ties with someone. The only thing it doesn't look like is for good. I still feel like the person that is in and out of your life is still going to return at some point. But for the most part, I'm feeling like you're getting to know someone new. And this person, you guys have things in common. There's a nice, warm, emotional bond developing between you two. Maybe you guys are both into spirituality. Maybe the both of you all are writers or artists. Maybe you guys work at the same place. Maybe the both of you have pets, like you both are into cats or both are into dogs. I'm seeing a chef too. Somebody is a chef. Someone knows how to cook. They like seafood. Or someone is serving you up there saying, come to my house and let me cook for you. So I'm seeing at least by the end of the week, those of you that are trying to date or you're talking to someone, I'm seeing like a connection being made by the end of the week or throughout the week, like interwoven. Like I said, is people moving in and out, like out with the old and with the new, or taking turns or something. Somebody might be torn about a connection that they're having with someone. Let's get fun. Let's just kind of clarify the Three of Swords. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. You've been dreaming about someone too. I'm seeing someone dreaming and then waking up in the middle of the night and putting it in their journal. So some sort of dream journaling going on. I'm also seeing there's a few people who are more so fantasizing about love, and it's almost like you're having a pity party. Like you're, I don't know, like you find yourself crying over spilled milk, crying about the past, or like you're home and you're alone and you're trying to give yourself pep talks and it's just not working. Like you're allowing like negative thoughts to enter your mind. And so you end up going out and spending time with either friends or spending time or just going out and sitting at the bar and socializing. Like, let me go out instead of being in a house alone. Let me go out and meet somebody or put myself in a position where I can meet other people. Okay, so I have the Three of Cups clarified by the Seven of Wands. So I'm feeling like someone beats out the competition. Like there's a competition and someone is really trying hard to secure their spot. So it's like competitive. I don't know, you might be competing for the same person, especially if you're dating. It doesn't necessarily have to be about cheating or anything, but it's like if you're dating, you're competing for the same person. Somebody is standing out from the crowd. So either you have other guys competing for you and you get to pick who you want to be with, but in the long run or eventually, you know, that ends up hurting someone, or the hurt is happening to you. I'm also, if you want to relate this to your work situation, then you might have some sort of competition at your work, but this is, I feel like this is you having victory. You, the one watching this video, I feel like this is you having victory over your enemies. Having a competitor's edge, something that puts you above the rest. So I'm feeling like you are beating out your competition. And then also I have here the Temperance card. So I feel like you are having a stronger connection with this person, or, you know, something could be a deal breaker. Maybe this person is choosing you because you guys seem to be on the same page. You guys are really connecting. There may be a spiritual connection, or you guys are kind of like, oh, I experienced this too. I believe in ghosts. Oh, me too. You know, you guys are kind of connecting on an otherworldly basis. So you guys you're having something very much in common with another person. All right, so looks like there's some pretty decent love connections for those of you that chose deck number 1. So here is deck number 2. Let's see what the messages are. Wow, okay. All right, I'm looking at this card. I feel like I need to turn these over too. I'm sorry I didn't do that for everybody else, but I'm feeling like I need to turn these over too. Okay, so I'm showing here Temperance, 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups, Judgment, the Devil, Page of Cups, the Lovers, Injustice. All right, so with the central issue here being a Temperance, it looks like there is some sort of healing taking place. Like, I'm feeling like someone was maybe stuck in the past, or maybe they're going through a breakup. Maybe someone is in a relationship, but someone has recently come into their life that kind of threw them off guard, and it's like, oh, what to do? Like, I feel, I'm already with this person, but I know this person that I'm connecting with is my soulmate. So you could be having some sort of strong connection with someone, or maybe you're trying to move on from a past relationship here. I'm seeing the same, almost a similar message for you guys as well. I don't know if you guys watched the first message. You don't have to. I like to be fun and make sure that I stick with the deck that I chose, but I'm feeling like, there is someone that you are having a connection to that is beyond physical logic. So you're like, I feel like I can feel this person when they're sad. I feel like I can feel this person when they're thinking of me. I feel like you're tapping into someone else's energy, or they're tapping into your energy. Really, it's mutual. I'm feeling like jeez. You guys, there is a couple of things going on. It's really intense. Those of you that chose this deck, there's some intense messages coming out. I'm seeing you torn between a karmic partner where there's a codependency, where you guys are still trying to work through these karmic issues, and you're not ready to let one another go. And then I'm also seeing you having a divine connection, like you have met your twin flame, or because not everyone gets to meet their twin flame, but you're meeting someone who is your divine counterpart, who you have more of a peaceful, harmonic connection to, someone that's going to help you walk your spiritual path. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Libra. Doesn't have to be. Could be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. It could also be too that it's like more than one person involved. Like maybe you are dealing with one person, but this other person is dealing with other things. Like this person is your divine counterpart, or this person is your twin flame, but they are still going through a karmic cycle with someone. So there's still a codependency. This person is not yet ready to let go of who this person is. It's like, and by right, it's not time. They haven't learned their lesson. Someone is repeating the same lesson over and over again. The same issue is resurfacing, whether it's on your end or the person that you're dealing with in. There's a karmic cycle. If you're not in a relationship, there's something karmic going on in your life, period. Maybe the people or the situations or your job, your co-workers. There's a karmic situation going on where two people are staying together out of fear, or if they're not together out of fear, then they're only together for physical pleasure. It's like it's nothing else. It's like nothing else holds you together. It's just like, well, what else is what do you guys have in common? What do you guys talk about? Nothing really. It's just really good, in the bed. Like, it's so good in bed. Like, that's the only reason why I'm holding on. Also, it could be that you're dealing with someone who needs to be healed because they are, what do you call it? They have an addiction to drugs or alcohol. Like even like someone falling off the wagon. Like I'm seeing something being repeated with the Judgment card. This is old news, I feel. Old news. It's trouble. It's a warning sign. I feel like you're receiving a warning. There's a call, there's a phone call that might be coming in for some of you. It's time to face the music. Something that you've been trying to avoid, even if you've been trying to avoid some sort of connection to somebody, whether it be your twin or a karmic person, there's something that must have been left incomplete. There's a need to have closure, or whatever the case is. It doesn't mean that you necessarily have to get back with this person, but there needs to be closure, because this person is still attached to you, or you're still attached to them. I don't know, maybe you're the one that keeps coming back and trying to get their attention, or whatever the case. Someone keeps coming up, and it's like, I'm going to continue to resurface in your life until we deal with these issues. And I'm seeing someone who is like an energy vampire, where like every time they come around, like all you do is cater to them, or they need you for this, or they need you for that, and you're constantly feeding into this type of energy here. This person is playing you like a puppet here. I feel like this person is, it's like cords still attached to you guys, and you're just like too afraid to either set boundaries, or too afraid to I don't know, you just keep trying to fix something that's is not repairable at this time. It's just trouble. It's bad news. And like I said, if this is in relation to a job, it's just like you're holding on to it because you're afraid that there's nothing else better. The people there could be very toxic, or you might be working at a place where you're dealing with toxic people. So like at a jail, or at a mental institution, or at a not AAA. Well, yeah, is it AAA? Double A, AA, sorry. Working around an environment where a lot of people are needy and have problems and can't figure out things on their own, or they can't do for their own. And I don't mean to offend anyone who is like a nurse or works in that industry, but it's like, your patients need you. They can't function without you. So it's just like, I don't know why. You might be asking yourself, why do you keep working in this career field? Maybe you want to be a healer, but maybe not at that place, or maybe not exactly with the type of work that you're doing. But it's like you're there for a reason. Just know that you're in that situation until you figure it out. I can't tell you what that is, and sometimes you won't even know what it is until it's completely over and gone and dealt with. Then you'll be able to reflect back and say, okay, now I understand why I was not able to move forward from this situation, or move forward from this person. So it's like you're stuck. I feel like you're stuck in a lower vibrational frequency with someone, or with your job here. Someone is also, I'm seeing this as temptation too. There's someone that may enter your life that is like temptation, especially those of you that are Libra. Something is happening for your birthday. I'm seeing for your birthday, or before your birthday, you're being connected, divinely connected. Like someone is going to be sent as a messenger or a third party. Like you might not recognize that this person has actually been sent into your life for the simple fact that they're to introduce you to your real soulmate, your real companion here. Both of these angels are connected to me, and it's to help you break this cycle. For some of you, this is going to help you move away from this energy here. This person, this is the Lover's card. It's always a card for me that has a higher purpose. It's not just falling in love and being attracted to somebody, but it's someone who is coming to your life to mirror your actions. Maybe they're like to assist you, because until you can see yourself, you're going to continue to repeat the same mistakes over and over, or the same patterns, or you're just not able to see your full potential. So this person is in your life for a reason. They are your mirror. So pay close attention to them instead of pointing the finger when you guys, especially the deeper the relationship gets, is because for some of you this might be a new relationship. So the deeper the relationship gets and you see that this person isn't so perfect, start looking at that. Look at both the good parts and the bad parts though, because they're both reflections of you. And I just saw on my clock, my time is 9:44. So 44 is, that number has really been haunting me for the past couple of weeks. I don't know if it may be something that is significant to you guys as well. And especially any type of number of synchronicities for that matter. There's decisions to be made, you know, and it's like you're going to want to make the right decision. You want to make the fair choice, especially those of you that are Libra or have Libra moon or Libra rising, or Libra Venus, you know, or Libra 7th house. I can go on and on, but it's something about you having to take on the characteristics of Libra, which is to weigh everything out to get a fair answer, a fair and just answer. You can't make a decision just based off your heart, because right now it looks like your judgment could be cloudy here. You might have clouded judgment. Because you might, I don't know, you could be deeply in love. You could be looking at someone only through rose-tinted glasses and you're not seeing too clearly. So there's a need for you to step outside of your body as if you're looking down like an angel and observe your current situation. Be biased with your own situation here. Yeah, there's definitely, you're going to have to decide. You're going to have to make some choices or make a decision. You're getting ready to. Maybe you already know in your mind what you're getting ready to go through. And you're just like, it's down to the wire now. I already know what I want, but before I make this final decision, let me kind of review everything, because there is a need for you to review. Now, also in regards to school or education, I'm seeing you having to review something or redo something. I could use myself as an example. Like, I'm having to repeat training classes, not because of my fault, but because that the company doesn't have everyone's information together. So people are having to repeat training because they weren't able to fully go through the class like they were supposed to. So that also could be something going on with you guys, or you're having to redo something at work, like redo a contract, you know, rewrite some sort of legal documents, or redo some sort of training. Or maybe it's time to go into training. Like, for instance, if you're what are those, like, you need to be recertified for something. Maybe you need to take your driver's license again, take your driver's test again and get the CDL. Or maybe you're a pharmacy technician and you need to get recertified. So whatever the case, there may be a need for recertification going on, or some sort of legalities. Especially for some of you that could be married, you could be getting ready to go through a divorce because of this connection that you're having, or not just because of that. Maybe the divorce was already set in motion, and just as the divorce is taking place, you're also being introduced to this person who is your soulmate. I feel like this is someone that you might already know though, because you were sad about them. You missed them, or you were wondering, or you were disappointed in some sort of way. You thought you weren't going to hear from them again, but here they come. So someone is coming back into your life this week before or by your birthday. All right, and last but not least, those of you that chose deck number 3, let's see what we have here. Oh, my bad. I have it upside down. Okay, also for you guys, I just kind of felt like pulling out those 2 additional cards. Okay, so the central issue or heart of the matter, I have the 6 of Wands, 3 of Swords, the Star. Then we have the Ace of Wands, the Hermit, 9 of Cups, 8 of Wands, and the Wheel. Okay, something immediately that I'm picking up is that the minute you are happy being to yourself, things are going to change. Things are going to turn around. Like the minute you are genuinely happy with your current situation, you're going to hear from someone. Things are going to turn around. Right now I'm feeling like you're in a place where you're heartbroken because someone might be far away from you. You might be losing hope. I feel like the universe has been trying to heal you or trying to send you messages, sending you synchronicities, telling you everything is going to be okay. Don't worry. I feel like your guardian angels have been surrounding you. You know, they're trying to let you know that this sadness, this heartache is only temporary. So if you feel like you need to cry it out, just cry it out. But whatever is going on, it's like you're sad about something. Maybe you miss someone. Maybe you're tired of being single. Maybe you're not happy at work. But I feel that whatever you are going through that has been sad, or you know, you've been trying to heal, that with the 6 of Wands showing up here, that you're going to overcome that. You're going to have victory. You're going to be optimistic. You're going to have like a rebirth, and you're suddenly motivated and you're feeling encouraged to keep going, or you're feeling inspired. And you're having support. People might be recognizing you. Like maybe you were hurt because you felt ignored, or like no one was listening to you, or like someone wasn't thinking about you. For all of that, I feel like things are going to change. Like all of a sudden, you thought someone wasn't thinking about you. Now they're going to show you, hey, I haven't forgot about you, or I feel the same way that you do. You know, I just needed courage to let you know that. So for some of you, it's not that someone wasn't interested, but it's more so that they didn't have the courage, or maybe they themselves were going through some sort of breakup or needed some sort of healing. Some of you could be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Leo, or Virgo. Doesn't have to be, but it can be any sign. But I'm feeling like those are the energies that are popping out the most, or the strongest. But I'm feeling like, yeah, you're going to be optimistic. You're moving forward. For some of you too, I'm seeing you getting like a new follower or gaining new followers. There may be some sort of flirtation or attraction. Someone may be telling you that they're attracted to you because of your wisdom. That's sexy to them. Like the fact that you know so much about history, or the fact that you know so much about esoteric wisdom, astrology, witchcraft. I don't know. I just feel like someone is kind of approaching you and letting you know, hey, I'm interested too, or you inspired me to study astrology. So I don't know if there's someone that you've been talking to about you know, hidden knowledge, but someone is approaching you and they're saying, hey, you inspired me to learn about myself too. So now I'm learning about my birth chart, or I'm learning about my ancestors. I'm learning about my family. You know, my ancestors, they were shamans, they were healers, and had it not been for you, I wouldn't have discovered that. So I'm feeling like you are the inspiration for someone else, and you are the light to someone's path. Like you're lighting up the path for someone, or this is how it's going to start off. If this is a love connection, it might start off as a spiritual connection, but either way, it's still with the wands here. It's still a physical attraction. Someone is just attracted to you for whatever reason, but I feel like it's mutual. There's also a need for you to do your own research or studying about something. There's a need for you to study about some more about your path. I feel that, you know, you're still on some sort of journey here. And you might become introverted, or you might be coming off as an introvert. Also, I'm seeing that as a possibility as well, like someone trying to get your attention or invite you out, but you're kind of being introverted and, you know, just want to be alone to yourself. I'm really seeing you just kind of being at peace. We have 2 9s together. So this is you really learning about something about who you are, or maybe there's something that you need to figure out about yourself before you can move forward, or before you start to hear from someone. So out of the blue, you're going to receive some sort of messages or some sort of news. This may also be something in regards to traveling here, long distance travel. So I feel like someone is saying, I'm on my way. I'm also seeing too, like a song being played, or someone that plays the guitar, or if you're like in a classical band or a symphony artist, I'm seeing someone who plays strings. So it could be the harp. I'm seeing anything that is being played with strings. I'm also seeing for some of you, you're like listening to your music, or you're listening to music and thinking about this person, and the minute you start thinking about them, they reach out to you. You receive some sort of message from them, and there's going to be an exchange or a conversation after a separation, or after a disappointment or heartache. I'm seeing this heart as being mended here, or you receiving news that starts to help heal or mend your broken heart here. But overall, also the 9 of Cups is about your dreams coming true, or wishes coming true. I just feel too that it's going to happen when you least expect it. Like the minute you are enjoying your time alone, you are being enlightened, things are clearing up for you, or your life is just, obstacles are moving out the way, and you're feeling humble. You have a sense of, pride about yourself, a sense of contentment, and then all of a sudden things turn around, or the tables turn. This is also something in regards to things taking off kind of quickly after a transit in the sky. So there's some sort of transit that might be touching your personal planets, and that's going to activate this communication between you and another person that you've been dreaming about, or daydreaming about, or you know, feeling like it's just wishful thinking. I feel like something is going to manifest and show you that, no, you're on the right path. Something is going to happen that encourages you or inspires you to keep moving in the path that you're, or in the direction that you were already going with. And the wheel is also about, whatchamacallit, going with the flow of things. Don't fight against what's happening, because everything that is happening at the right time. This is part of your destiny. This is like the law of nature. Just kind of, you know, things are, your luck is changing. I just feel like your luck is changing. I know Jupiter is transiting Scorpio, and so I don't know if Jupiter is getting ready to touch one of your personal planets. Maybe Jupiter is getting ready to touch Venus. And those of you that study ancient astrology, Jupiter is your husband in a woman's chart, and Venus is a wife in a man's chart. Mars is usually like the boyfriend, the characteristics of a boyfriend. And if Mars is also aspecting your Jupiter, your husband can end up having characteristics of the boyfriend. And usually the boyfriend has a little bit of badass energy to them. Like they're risk takers, they're bad boys. Mars is the bad boy. And if Mars is looking at Jupiter or aspecting Jupiter in your chart, it's going to give some of those same traits to your husband. But yeah, I'm feeling like something of your luck is expanding. There's an opportunity that is opening up to you, and this is something that has been orchestrated by the universe. See, your angels were looking out for you. They're like, I told you I had your back. So they're going to show you, they're going to prove to you by the end of the week. They're going to prove to you by the end of the week that you were on the right path all along. They're going to do something to show you, to give you some sort of comfort or ease. Before I go, I wanted to just kind of further clarify the Three of Swords here. I'm seeing you following some sort of path. Some opportunity is coming at you at the beginning of the week. Either it's an opportunity or some flirtation from someone at the beginning of the week. And you're going to say, I'm going to see where this leads. But at the same time, you're not being thirsty about it. You're just allowing things to happen. I'm seeing you handling this really well. I really feel too that this is talking about a new follower. So I don't know if someone that you know, have a crush on or whatever the case may be, like either you start following them or they're going to start following you, or you're going to get a new friend request from someone who is attracted to you. Okay, so I have Three of Swords clarified by the Fool. This is someone who, they act very aloof. Maybe this is something that hurts you, or also I'm getting that this person doesn't like any strings attached. Also, I'm feeling like for some of you, you may have let go of an ex or decided to move on because you were tired of being hurt. You were like, I'm sick of this. That's it. You can't hurt me anymore. So some of you are becoming empowered and moving on from an ex or someone that hurt you. You're letting go. And you're ready to face something, to deal with someone new, or you're just ready for a new adventure. You're like, I don't know what the future holds, but I'm letting go. I don't care anymore. I'm not holding on to something that isn't for me. Or maybe you feel like something is an illusion, or you're just fantasizing and you're just like, I'm letting go of this fantasy. But like I said, the minute you let something go is when you're going to hear from them or receive, even if it's a new job opportunity, like you're going to receive news about a new position or job here. And I'm just looking at the Chariot here also as it clarifies this. I'm seeing it too as someone who may have been torn between two people, and because they couldn't make up their mind, they just let it go. Like, I can't deal with this anymore. So someone put on their, someone maybe set some boundaries or proved themselves by walking away from something. Like you had to flex your muscles or your strength, and you just kind of, you had to detach. You had to detach. You couldn't get all emotionally caught up in a situation. So you had to put up a barrier, detach, and just keep it moving here. And the minute, like I said, the minute you start walking away, here they come, trying to fight you, fight for you, or trying to get your attention here. And then the tables are going to turn. It's almost like you start ignoring them. So someone is returning into your life. All right, so you guys, I hope you enjoyed your pick a card, pick a story. I will talk to you guys soon when I start doing the October reads. That will probably be next week. All right, thank you so much. Many blessings to you.